Hello everyone, Sandra from Scraps of Beauty. How are you guys tonight? I just fixed my chat here. Pop that out. Hi Ella. Hi Lane. Okay, I hit recording, so we're good with that. Hi Jean Marie. Oops. So tonight I thought I would show you first. Hi Marilyn. Hi Barry. Hi Chick. I thought I would show you close-up of my banner, which I know Ash is going to be showing that to you probably like some... Hi Linda. Hi Susan. Jenny, put the link in please. My chats keep going up. So I thought I'd start off with that first. So get that out. Oh, I lost one of my little stickers. I need the link. The link. Hi, Patty. There we are. Oh, good. Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, no. My chat. Every time I click on that link, I have to, like, start over. Hold on. Hold on. Let me fix it. Am I snowed in? We only got about a foot, but the drifts are pretty bad. So, thanks, Jenny. So it's not too bad. Everybody went back to work today. Gabby was off, luckily. I think this one goes on this side. But not too bad. New York City really didn't get it as bad as they thought. Boston got the worst of it, I think. Happy birthday, Heather. Hi, Heather. Hi, Bunny. Who else did I miss? Anybody else? Hi, Shar. Anybody else I missed? All right, so here is my finished banner. And what I did was I left the tags loose so that I could journal. I might put these in a book instead of hanging up the banner and put a picture in the back. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But I love the jewelry on the dolls. Aren't they pretty? And I love the new bling that they have with this little silver going around it. So that came out really cute. So that's that one. And then this one, I love her jewelry too that comes all the way down. And then I did a little matchbook. I have to put a little thing that I could pull this out. So it pulls up and put a little secret in there. But yeah, I love the new bling that Prima came out with. You can see that. So it came out cute. We cut all these little banners and stuff. And then this one is probably my favorite. I love this one. Isn't that cute? And I've seen a lot of them on Facebook and stuff already. And then the same thing with this one. I think I pulled this one out too, yeah. So that one pulls out too. So the two bigger ones didn't have any dolls, only the triangle ones. So, you didn't decide about the new gems? Oh, they're really nice. I like them a lot. See, here's a green one, a jade green one. So you can see the little sparkly around it. You love the dress style, yeah. And then there's this black. I think it comes black, green. Also comes like with a light green, lime green. But they really dress up the page. I like them a lot. You can see the sparkliness of them there. Yeah, she really did a good job with these. And then there's like, I think, 3 or 4 other girls that are more like with go-go boots and stuff. But these are really nice. So that is my banner. My supposedly banner. I'll stick this back in here. Yeah, they all came out pretty. I mean, her design was just like so great. So now you know that last week we tried to do the when we did this book, and I've had quite a few people ask me if I would sell the snowman and the penguin, and then 2 additional penguins. So that would be like these 2 penguins here. So I decided I'm going to do that. Oh, my little soldier fell off here. There he goes. So I decided to offer that for anybody who's interested. I know I have like 3 or 4 people who already emailed me saying that they want to do it. So it would be the snowman, a tear penguin, and 2 of the paper penguins. Janny's laughing already because I have to tell you the story. So I'll offer that for $12, and you could just email me at scrapstobeauty@AOL if you're interested in that. But you know, last week we were trying to make the little jumping bear, right? This one still gets stuck. So we did this one with the snowman, right? And then we tried to do the puppet for this side, right? Which I've already taken off now because I just had to get it to work. So here it is. Here she is. And yes, she's jumping now. So I can attach her on here. But when I did it this morning, I spent like 2 hours trying to figure it out. Went through a couple YouTubes, and I'm like, yep, I'm doing it the right way, doing it. Nope, it wouldn't work. So I finally gave up at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock or whatever. So Janny emails me at like 3:30 and says, oh, I think I found a video for you to get your jumping thing going. I'm like, great, good, because I just spent 2 hours on it and I couldn't get it to go. So she tells me, I watch it, I'm like, okay, I must not have put it tight enough. So I put him on tighter, I put the string tighter, then I do it, and only the legs move. Now only the legs move and not the arms move. So I text Jenny back, and I'm like, okay, it's still not working. So we're going back and forth, and then finally I figured it out. So what you have to do is, let me get a piece of paper so I could show you. And I can't do the back because I already covered it because I went through all that stuff and I was like, I'm not taking it apart. So, oh, and then I told her, I'm like, oh, great, it works. You know, oh, no, it's stuck. I got it to go. It's moving and everything. I put it in the book, and this is what happens. Nothing. Nothing moves. You see it? It won't go. So you know why? Because you have to have it like standing up. So when I put this on here, the person, whoever gets this book, has to hold this book up, and then it will work. Do you see it? Oh my gosh. I was just like, yes, I have them for sale on my blog. But if you put it flat like this, it won't budge. It has to be like loose. It has to be like upright. So that's the trick, Janny, is that you have to look at this book when I'm going to put her down right now, so I don't have any problems. So you put it down like this, and then you have to hold this book this way, and then you can make the snow angel. See that? Oh my gosh. Do I have to send directions with that? Believe me, I should make you guys suffer like I did all morning. No, I'm kidding. But I'll show you what you have to do. If you watch the... No, nobody tells you on the video either, so I need a piece of paper. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I was just like... It was just like too much. Whoops, somebody's address. So, what you have to do is when you're putting... I finally got it, Jenny. Finally! When you have the torso like this, and you have the arms and the legs, they have to be down close to the body, first of all. When you put your brad, you have to put your brad like just a little bit below, say this point here. So it's like this. You're putting the brad right here. So you're leaving this space open here. Let me bring it closer to you so you can see. Then what you have to do is you poke the little hole for the string above the brad. So it goes above the brad, these 2 little ones. That's where you tie your string, and it has to be tight. And then you'll do the same thing for the legs. The brad's got to go underneath, and then the little hole goes up on top and then tight. And then you draw the string all the way down. Tie it on here, and then you pull it. Hiya, Maggie. So that is how you get your jumping puppet. It only took me, what, 3.5 hours today to figure that out, so. Oh my gosh, that was funny. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. Right, Janny? My gosh, I think we were cracking up all afternoon. All right, so tonight what we're going to do is this is Alberto's book, and it's like this. And this is the box, and it's just made out of cardstock, which is different. I mean, you could go ahead and do this with chipboard, but we're going to do it like he showed us in class. So I kind of like it because you can actually bend this out to get your book out. So what I did was I did a bigger one, just so that I had a kind of a sample of what I was doing. It does seem easy, G. Murray, but it's not. That's why I was last week. I'm like, it can't be that hard. Just have to know the little tricks. Yeah, I had it right all along. Just the little holes had to be up just a little higher, and just the string had to be a little tighter. Hi, Martha. Oh my gosh, that was like, it was too much today. Anyway, so this is the bigger box I made. This has a bigger spine, and you can see how it's like rounded, so it looks like a book. The only thing I don't like is when you do make the bigger spine, you could see that in between. So I'm going to actually put a piece of paper in here to cover it. And then I sprayed it with Lindy's, so you can see this is a Lindy's spray. Hard to see the shine, but you can see it there. I picture this. So, and here's a little bookmarker that those of you who see Barb Owens, she's creating faces on Friday afternoon. So she made this little bookmark. Isn't that cute? And I don't know how she knew I liked pink, but I did. So then this was the little book that I did that goes inside. Oh my gosh, this is too much, Janny. Too much. So what I did was, all I did was make this chipboard, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the album out of chipboard. And then I just, I didn't do the pages inside yet. I just bound it with strips here, like that. But if you don't have, like a lot of you might not have Cuttlebug embossing folders. So another way to do that, if this is just a piece of lace, so it looks like it's kind of embossed, so you could just put a piece of lace in the background, and that's how you would get your, thank you, Janny. Yep, she's creating faces on Fridays. I think she's on at 2, I want to say. I think 2 o'clock, right, Eileen? And then this was a new stamp that I got, and these are one of the doilies, the Prima doilies and the Prima leaves, and then I sprayed it with some silver Lindy's. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. We'll probably do the mini next week, and hopefully we get the box and the cover done. And then I could have covered the back, but I didn't want to cover this pretty paper. So this is the Epiphany paper from Prima. So tonight, though, we're going to use the Bow Bunny paper. But you see how nice it fits in here, and then you can just grab it right out. So it is pretty nice. And then the only other thing I think tonight, too, is we'll put a magnet in here so that it snaps together and keeps it closed. You could also do like I did with the book and just put lace here in the big and tie it up like that. So I did, and I was on Facebook, and I wish I wrote the person's name down, and I didn't. But she had suggested that you go to Home Depot and get these spiral discs. They're called, what are they called? Oh, they're in where you find the screws and the fasteners. There is a name for them, but I don't see. Of course, I tore it all up. Something discs. I don't know. But they're nice and big, so you can see how big they are. And there's about like 90 of them in here. And so you know how Kathy does the magnet, and then she puts one of those little washers. So you can cut this very easily with your scissors. So we're going to just use that. So, and I guess I cut like... See how easy it cuts? It's like super easy. Hi, Susan. Knockouts? No, they're called something else. Of course, I ripped the whole thing right off. I think it's called tonic discs or something. Or tin discs. I wish I could have read the thing. Of course, I would rip it off right there. 1 pound. They're just in a box. It's just 1 pound, and they're flat discs. You could see that there. And you can get them in Home Depot where the screws are. And the washers, they come in a big box. So, yeah, they're blanks. Is that what they're called? Knockouts? I don't know. But we're going to use one of those magnets tonight. So, and I think I cut up one circle and I got like, I want to say 6 or 7 of those little things. So I thought that was a good tip. I think it was on Kathy's Facebook page, her paper phenomena page. So if you went to my blog, you got the directions, how to start. If some of you wanted to get a head start or follow with me along, use your quarter punch. Really? Oh, on the sharp ends. Oh, that's a good idea. It's not too sharp though. It's pretty flat. Even when you cut it, it's pretty flat. So tin caps. Yeah, they're like a tin cap. This is one of the new dies that they got. I love this feather die from Barry and Carol. This is My Mind's Eye came out with some new dies. So I love the feather. So definitely going to use the feather. And they're pretty. And it even embosses. I don't know if you could see it because it's so light. Yeah, there you go. See the embossing? Hi, Dainty Diva. So we'll use these feathers today. So I already pre-cut some of my stuff out so that we can get a little bit of a head start. Like that. Flowers. And I am going to use some of these wood things. I did find, when I went to Michael's this week, or last week, they had the words now. One of them is memories. I think the other one was inspired. They have quite a few different words. But I only picked up the memories, I think, and inspired. I think they might have had a door. So we're going to bead this up probably, put some glitter on it. I did cut one of the Prima. Hi Dainty Diva. One of the Prima doilies. And if you don't have these doilies, you can just cut up a doily, a paper doily. What else do we have? Take everything out. They are 1 pound tin caps, internet catalog. They're tin caps. Thank you, Martha. Yeah. So those are, if I went right to the guy at Home Depot, he knew exactly what I was talking about. He says, right in the screw section, just go down that way. And so that's what I did. And they were right there. And I think the box was like, I want to say it was like $2.99. It was so cheap. All right, so we have that. Let's move this over. They cost, I think mine's were like $2.99 at Home Depot. I got mine. All right. So we needed, so this is a chipboard. This is the outside of the box. Let me get everything out of the way here. So this one, I thought I put the measurements on here, didn't I? No. Marker. This is our box. This is our spine. Oh, yes, I can show it again. Yep. They're from Home Depot. They're called grip fasteners, or they're called tin caps. 1 pound tin caps, and they're huge. The little circle part. It's a tin cap like this. And then what I did was I just cut them. I cut them in half, and then I just cut them in fourths. So you got 8 out of one little tab, like. And they're super thin. I mean, really thin. So we're going to use that tonight. So my cover. This is for the album. This is the album. We'll do that next week. So I'm looking for my magic marker so you can see this better. Thanks, Jenny. So this is 6x7. So you need 2 pieces of 6x7 chipboard. And this is for the box. I mean, sorry, not the box. The cover of the box. And then you're going to need 2 pieces, 7 by, what is this? Like 7 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 by 8. 7 by 8. So now I did, since since I don't have that much Bo Bunny, I wanted to save my paper. So what I did was I'm going to use cardstock on the back and then just cut this part for the front cover. Where on this book here, I cut the whole piece out. So you could see here, and I wrapped it around. So you could do two ways. You could cut your whole pattern piece out of the 7x8, or do like I did, do the 7x8 out of the cardstock, and then just cut a smaller piece just to fit the front. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So, put that there. Now, when we were in his class, and he showed us this book. It originated, I wanted to say he said from Italy, I thought. He is from Spain, Alberto. But he was showing us the technique that they used in Italy. And they don't put the glue on chipboard. I don't know why. He never did say. They put their glue on their paper and then attach it to the chipboard. So, just because that's the way he showed us, that's the way I'm going to do it tonight. And you can use tape or whatever, but I've had this jar of paste like forever, and before it just gets ruined. This is that Yes paste. I'm going to just use that tonight. But you could use your PPA, you could use your score tape, whatever you want. But I'm going to go with, thank you, Janny. I'm going to go with the paste for tonight. So I'm going to wrap this one up first. And this is pretty thick. I don't know if it's because it's old or I've had it a long time. But that's what I'm going to use. Oops. Ah. So I'm just going to go all the way around, except for like a 1/2 inch all the way around. I really need a bigger desk, but I have so much stuff around, I can't really move out that much more. That's why I have like everything piled on top of me. And my desk is really small. I really need to like reorganize it where I could put like a little bucket of water or something like that. All right, so now we're going to lay this one down and just center it. You want just about a 1/2 inch all the way around, and then I use a brayer just to smooth it out. Oh, you're on your iPad? It could be the weather, although we really been pretty good. I didn't lose any internet or anything like that, so that was nice. All right, so then what I'm going to do is take my perfect ruler, my perfect trim ruler, and this one is about like that. I never get, let me see, which one is it? Here, this one here. All right, so you're just going to miter the corners. You want to leave like 1/8 of an inch, a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch. And go all the way around. Okay. And then you're going to put your tape around. Where did I put my stuff? So I put my 3/8 inch tape around. I really should have done one, I should have done the back cover earlier, but I just didn't have time fooling around with that puppet. Oh my gosh. And of course, then I sent Janny all different kinds of crazy pictures of me, like, oh, it was funny. Hi, Linda. And then again, like I said, I have these on my blog, the measurements too, and how I did step by step. So if you wanted to go back, you can go back on my blog and check. And then I just want to bend all these. And then I'll rub this down. Oh no. Let me plug you guys in. I'm losing you. Hold on. Oops. This is my cutter. I should just automatically just do it when I start. I always forget. There we go. Oh, I forgot to tuck that in. Ah! I forgot to tuck that under. Don't forget to do that. Oh, let me see if I can take this off. Let me just pull this out. There. Forget you want to tuck these little, you know, you've seen everybody do that. You want to make sure you tuck that little corner in here before you put this side down. Hi, Mama. Trouble getting into the chat? Oh, no. Okay. So don't forget to tuck these in on the edge here. And it does go pretty quick. I thought these would be cute little boxes for, like, if you wanted to give it to somebody just with like a box of candy or a gift card in it. So that's our first cover. So there we go. So that's the front, and then we have to do the same thing to the back. So again, we'll just put the paste on here. I just wanted to use this brush so I could just throw it out so I don't have to wash too many things tonight. Alright, there we go. We can put this away. I already did my spine so that we don't have to wait for that. So you just want to make sure too on this yes piece that you make sure you have the rim cleaned, or it'll be so hard to take out. I mean, to get off. Unscrew. Alright, so I can throw that away. And again, you're going to center this. And then again, I'm just going to run it with the brayer. layer real quick. Whoops. Alright. And then again with our tape. I thought I'd cleared up enough room, but no. Alright, once we have that down, just press that down. And then again, you're going to miter your corners. My knife. Yeah, I just didn't want to use a brush because I didn't want to wash it. I just wanted to just throw it out. So, because we are going to use some stencils too, I think, and I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff to wash. The spine is really the trickiest part of the whole book. Once you have that done, then it's pretty much good. Alright. So again, you're just going to fold that. You hate washing stencils? Me too. Oh my gosh, Barry, too. You know the one I sent you? Of course, that's the one I wanted to use tonight. And do you think I could find it tonight? No. It's like, I wish sometimes you can just like push the stencil through to me so that I could use it. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I did with that stencil now. I mean, it's around. I just don't remember where I put it. All right. Just make sure these are down. And then make sure you tuck this in on the corners. Pull this off. No, don't send it back, and I'll find it. It's just so weird because I have all my new ones, and I'm just shocked that that one it wasn't there. So I must have put it somewhere else. Okay, we have that. Push this one in. Don't feel bad. It's around. I just gotta find it. That's what happens when you're not organized. It's just like, I really need to I have to do like Ash did. Just put a whole bunch of pile of stuff and clear a whole area. Alright, so there we go. All nice and neat. So this is what you're going to have now. You're going to have the front and back cover. And then you're going to have your spine. And your spine is 2 by 7. And the outside paper is 3 by 8. So, what you're going to do now is, let me see which one I want for my front cover. This one is just a tad bit bigger than the other. About the same. They're good. Alright, so I'm going to go with this front back. So like this. So then once you cover your spine, you're going to just score it on each side. It's about 1/2 inch. I put mine's a little crooked. and 1/2 inch on this side. Yeah, I hate when you're right. You know where it is and you just can't find it. Then you're going to put your tape on here. Now this is the way he did it. I'm sure you know there's 1,000 other ways. I'm just showing you way Alberto showed us. I mean, you might not like this technique, and you know, you could do your spine however you like. So you're going to just put your tape here and tape here, and then pull this off. Now this is the tricky part. So you do not do it like you would do other books that you're used to doing. You would think you would go ahead and put this on here like this, but no, that's not how we're going to do that. You're going to put the tape here, so let's do that. All the way like that to the end, both sides. Make sure it bends up like this. And what you're going to do now is apply it like this. And I'll show you why. Because, where is my other book? You can see here in his book, this is where that piece goes. So you need it put like this. And then in here, you see the chipboard a little bit. So you could, which I think I will. Depends if we'll see that much to here or not. Whether you could slip another piece of paper, but you need this curved part here. So this is the way he did it. So that's the way I'm showing you to do it. So, yeah, this is the way they do it in his country. So I figure, well, you know, it's always nice to learn a different way, and then you can adjust it to whatever way you want. So, I'm going to put it like this. Take the tape off here. You still have to leave room, you know, for it to bend. Not putting it right up there. Oops. I have way too much stuff here. Hold on. Let me just see if I can scoot this over here. Yeah, it was interesting to learn how he did his technique. So, right, so you just want to line this up. You want to leave like a little gap in there. I probably shouldn't put my tape so close, but so there we go. Yeah, I might have to, well, we'll see. I might have to cut that off. We'll see. Put it closer to the edge. Make sure you put your tape closer to the edge. And then you're going to do the same with this. So, just want to make sure that they're even. You know, top and bottom are even. I'm just going to rub that down. So this is the way your inside will look. Will look like this. That's the inside, and that's your outside. So you will have this chipboard showing like that. So now what we're going to do is, oh, I didn't cut the piece for the spine. I had to have. 1, 2, hold on. Let me look for it. Yep, here it is. Okay. So now what you're going to do is, and I'm going to do this with you. I did mine, but we'll do it so you can see. You're going to cut another 3. This is 3 and 3.5 by 8. So the outside part that bends over to make the book part, the curved part, is 3.5 by 8. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score at the half mark all the way down. Then you're going to come here at 2 3/4 and score all the way down. Then you're going to flip this, score at the half, and flip this and score at the half. All right. Did I go too fast? Do you want to do it again? So it's 3.5 by 8. 3.5 by 8. You're going to score at the 1/2 inch. And you're going to score at the 2 3/4. 2 3/4, like that. Then flip it 1/2 inch on this end. And then a 1/2 inch on this end. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to put tape again, top and bottom. You're not cutting anything off. So, and remember, this could be pattern paper, but I just chose to do cardstock. So you're going to take your tape off on both ends. Hi, Matt Wife. How are you? And you're going to bend this and bend this piece like this. So now you'll have this piece to go on your spine, and you want to curve this. So I have my ruler. So what you want to do is you want to curve this so that you can get the spine. So you want to curve it. So you see how easy now it's starting to make the curve like that? Hi, Amanda. So now you're going to put tape on the outside of this. We put the tape on the inside just to fold it up. And now you're going to put the tape on the outside. And get as close as you can to the spine there. Yeah, I think it's a cool look, and you probably could, like, you know, emboss it here if you wanted to make like the lines of an old book. You know, that would be cool. I could have ran this through my Cuttlebug and actually, you know, embossed it. So, you know, I could do a lot of different looks with it. All right, so make sure we have this down. Okay, so we have it nice and curved. Make sure you've, like, you know, worked it in so it's nice and round. So now what I want to do is I'm going to make sure I have this so it curves in nicely. Yeah. So that's what's going to give us our curve. So you can see it just looks like a book. You like that idea? Yeah. And make sure you check Ella out next Monday too. She's doing some Valentine's Day cards. If you guys are interested in Valentine's Day cards, she did some cute cards this weekend. And she's on at 8. Ash did some cute Christmas cards too yesterday. Very cute. Alright, so it's all nice and curved. You can see it. It's, you know, bends pretty good. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this tape off. I should put another little piece there. I just put another piece. Make sure it stays. Yeah, Ella, post your channel. Yep. She's on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Like my time, like at this time. Okay, so we're going to strip this off. Ah, I took the whole thing off. Yeah, specific type. Create with Ella. Yeah. Oh, and she's teaching. Aren't you teaching somewhere? Are you teaching at Hobby Lobby where in your area? And she's doing something else at someplace. All right, so you want to make sure you line this up because you don't want any of the chipboard showing. So let me just put this way so I can see what I'm doing here. So, and like this is the time I'm going to add a little piece here because I don't know if we'll be able, let me see if you'll be able to see the chip. Yeah, I still think you'll be able to see the chipboard. He says you don't need to do it, but I don't really like the chipboard showing, so I'm going to add the piece now before I close this. Let me just get a piece of paper. So this just really has to be like about an inch, inch and a half. Oh, my cutter. There you go. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, it's stuck. So, let's cut this. I want to cut this to 7 inches. A little less than 7. So we do have 1/2 inch on each side. So, about 6 1/2 ought to do it. And then I'm only going to do about 1 3/4 should be good. You're teaching Hobby Lobby in Oxford, California? Oxford? What is it? Alright, so we just want to cover up this middle piece. So that's good. Like I said, he said, you know, you didn't have to do it. They didn't do it, but I don't like the chipboard showing, so I'm going to do it. Oh, from 1 to 3 p.m. 3:30. That's nice. Have you taught a class there yet? My girlfriend works at Hobby Lobby. She loves it. They worked a lot of hours at Christmas then. She wasn't too happy, but... Alright, so you just want to cover this middle piece up here, like that. Alright, so now this is the part you're going to see. You're going to take this off, and it's going to make the curve. So you want to make sure that you put it right at the edge. Oops. You want to put it right at the edge here. See, and it'll make the curve. See, I like it much better that it's covered because so you don't see the chipboard. So let's take this piece off. Between LA and Santa Barbara. Alright, so this is the part you have to make sure that you can get in there with a nice curve and not the chipboard showing. So, and make sure it's nice and straight. And then, I don't have my long bone folder. I still haven't packed my things. So, and then just get in there and make sure you have it nice and tight down. No, I think my ruler will fit in there. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. So, quick and easy little book. Isn't it cute? Although I will have to paint this, I think. The chipboard. It doesn't show that bad in the other one. But we're going to ink this around, so I think I will, hopefully that will take care of that. So I can find my brush, this is brown, my black, and my little distress inks. I don't know where they are. Hold on, I'm looking for my distress inks. Which I don't see. I thought they had unpacked them. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there they are. I have them. So I think I'm going to go with the brown. If I can find it. This one's good. This one is the gathered twigs. Oh, I had that one under there instead of the black one. Oh, don't I have another one around? Hold on. I do have other pads or another thing around, but I don't know where it is right now. Hi, Carol! We're just doing Alberto's book now. So I'm going to go around the edges. You can't really notice the brown too much, but that's okay. We're going to put a pattern paper over the top. I just really want to get the chipboard part covered. That one in there. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I might have to go in there with paint. I'll probably have to go in there with paint. I'm not going to be able to get in there with my little distresser. It's not really going to matter that much. So, alright, so we'll go on to the cover part. So I've already cut my piece. And this is, I cut it just for, if you want to border around it, you can cut yours a little bit smaller, but my piece is 6 by 6 3/4. But I'm also going to distress it. Where's that on my distresser here? Are you serious? There it is. The weather is warm where you are. It's freezing here today. It's supposed to be like 7 degrees on Saturday. So I have this one, and let me see which one I want for my front cover. And then after this, we're going to build the box. So I think I want this with the words. I have some words here, and then I'm going to do is distress this part. Take a Q-tip. Oh, it's a very good idea. I'll have to do that. Yeah, because I don't like that. That looks terrible. I'm actually going to trim. I think I want just a little bit. I'm going to trim off a little bit more on the edge. Just a little bit. Like that, and just a little bit off the bottom. You made the Seahawk flags? Oh, you're in luck, Carol. Brady is sick with the flu, so you guys should be A-okay. I heard his wife had it, then his kids had it, and now he has it, so he's not feeling too good. Oh no, that is so sad. Now you know you don't mean that. It's warm in Dallas, 72. That's nice. Oh, you can't see me. So I have my edges all wrapped up, and I'm actually going to also do a little seam thing here. I'm going to come in about an inch and about ½ inch down. I want to curve this. And I'll make a little distress here. Karma does bite. You know, I would think he always fakes that kind of stuff, though. Didn't he, last year, was it the year before, he said he hurt his foot and then he played and he was fine? Okay, so we have that. So we're going to put this down like this. And I'm going to ink this. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, Jenny's here. You missed the story, Carol. Janny and I were like going back and forth all all afternoon. My little jumping puppet, I couldn't get to work. Okay. So we're gonna put this down, and then I'll do the back. Oh, we'll see. We'll do the box next. And for this, I'm just going to use tape. She did her little meatball flags with her Seahawks, Janny. Carol did. Okay, so let's pull the tape off. And I always kind of pull either the top or the bottom one off so that I can center it without having to worry whether it's down or not. And then I pull all the tape off. So I get that one down in the middle, and then I pull everything off. Okay, and we're going to do our little curve here. So I'm going to put something in there later, the front cover. So before we do the front cover, let's do the inside of the box. So this is where you get the box in a book, and then the book in a box idea. All right, clear that up. So now what you need is, and I do whatever color I do for the spine, I do for the box. You could do whatever you want, but that's the way I did. So you're going to need, let's get this out of the way, two pieces of, I have it on my blog, but I'll just give it to you now. This is 5 by 6 3/4. That's the long side. And then this piece is 6 1/2 by 5. So what you're going to do is, let me get my scoreboard again so I can just show you. I've already done mine. What you're going to do is put your 5-inch up against your scoreboard. And then for these two pieces, the ones that are 6 3/4, you're going to score at 1 inch. Come all the way down at 1 inch. And then you're going to come at 3 inches and come down. And you'll do the same with the other piece. Score at 1 inch and then score at 3 inch. So that's the 6 3/4, the long side of the book. Then for this piece here, this is the 6 1/2. You have the 5 inch at the top. You're going to do 1 inch, 3. Then you're going to turn it 1/2 inch. Turn it again, 1/2 inch. So this is again the 6 1/2 inch piece with the 5 inch piece on top. So you're going to score 1 inch, 3 inch, turn it, 1/2 inch on the 5 inch side, and 1/2 inch on this side. Okay, so now this is the only part. You got to make sure you cut the right part. So the ones that we did not score 1/2 inch on this side, just put to the side. The ones that we did score 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here, what you're going to do now is you're going to cut right on that score line the 1 inch piece, and then I taper. You're going to cut that out. So you have that little piece like that. Then you're going to do the same with this piece here, and then cut right up at the score line. So you have that. You have that little slot at the middle piece. And you're going to do the same on the other side. So cut here. Just a slight miter there. Same on this side. This is what's going to form your box for the inside of the book. Okay, so you'll have this now. Move this over. And then you're going to do the same to the other piece. So you have this piece cut here like this, and this piece, and then you'll have the same at the top. Okay, so do you see that? You're walking you through the box. Okay, yes. So now you're going to do the same thing. So again, you're just cutting the outsides, not the middle piece. So we're going to do the same to this other piece here. Oops. So again, using the outside, cutting along the score mark here. And again here, cut along the score line. So you have that. Same on this side, cutting off the inch piece, and then the outside, the 2-inch piece here. So we have that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put tape on those tab parts. And what we want to do is, this has like, you can see like a textured side, and then this is like a smooth side. So I want to put whatever your outside of your box is. If you're using pattern paper, whatever you want on the outside, that's the piece you're going to put the tape on, not on the inside. So these on the tab go on the outside. That makes sense. So you'll see why in a minute. Put this here. And you want to do that to the 4 sides. So that's one. And then I'll get on this side. And this one, oops. Okay, make sure they're down. Good. So now to assemble this, you have to make sure this 1-inch piece is closest to you. So you're facing it down, and then make sure that that 1-inch piece is always at the bottom. So it's going to go like this, every other one. Then like that. Okay, so we're gonna add here this one first, and you don't want to like crease these lines. You don't we don't want them like creased. We want them left unscored. Does that make sense? Uncreased. So just want to line this up, make sure it's nice and even with your other score marks, like that. Then you're going to put the next one with the tab on this side. That's going down. Make sure it's nice and straight. And then this piece on here. Okay, so now we have that. You have one long piece like this. Now what you're going to do is flip it onto the inside, and you're going to put tape on the outside edge here. And I have to think of which side is the magnet, because we want to, on this book we're going to put a magnet on there. So I have to think where that's going to be. So just add tape. You only need to add tape at the bottom, really. you guys there? It sounds like my chat's frozen. Or you're just watching intently. Yeah, okay, everybody's watching intently. Okay, good. Alright, so again, just tape all the way at the bottom. Okay. Now, once you have this done, you're going to flip it back to the outside. On the outside, you're going to put tape up closest to the score line. So, we're going to put tape here. Here. And then I'll go back, before we fold it all, I'll go back where we need to put the tape and stuff so you could see. Okay. I'm going to just miter these slightly just so that they don't get caught. Just a slight little sliver. See, very, very slight. It's just that little piece right there I'm just taking off. So I'm going to do that on each side. And he doesn't tell you to do that, but I just found it doesn't get caught up as much. You just want just a really slight little V. And then also at the edge here too. And that one, and then at this very edge. Then I'll go back over again where you have to put your tape. Okay. So remember we had the tabs, so they go on the outside. So you could also put your tape here, but this is where your tape's going to be. We put our tape on the outsides, taped it here, here, and here. Then you can go ahead, while you're on the outside if you want, put your tape up at the score line there. So at each one. And there. You're taking notes in case of a test. Then you're going to flip it over. And you're going to go on the 2-inch side, not the 1-inch side. This is where we have this tape on there. You're going on the opposite side, the 2-inch side. And you're putting tape here. You're glad it's recorded. Good. Okay. So now here is our box. What we're going to do now is take this last piece off and then glue this down. So I just want to make sure this is nice and straight. It's even. There we go. So there is our box. Now the only thing I will fold is these corners here. So you can see we have our box. Now what you're going to do is take this little tab, the 1-inch side, and you're going to fold that in. You use the heck out of your rewind button. Okay. So you see there it is, our bottom of our box. And that's the one that's going to get glued down to our book. So now I'm going to use this left-hand side to put my magnet. So let me get a magnet. Now he didn't use magnets, but like I said, I just want to put a magnet just to try it, because I want to see what it closes like. So get one of these off. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, so here's the magnet. And I'm going to put a piece of tape on here. There we go. And I'm just going to apply it to this part here right in the middle. So I'll put this down. I'll show you as soon as I get it up. And get it up. There we go. So there it is. See, I glued it right there in the middle. Right there. Well, that's good. All right, so there we go. Now we can go ahead and fold these over and take the tape off. So, fold this one down. Just like that. And then just go around. Just take all the tape off. Run your finger down the bottom there. So that we have that. The Bo Bunny Elf book, Ella. Did they ever finish it? She was teaching a couple of her girlfriends, ladies, the Bo Bunny book, the elf one. So there we go. We have 3 sides, and now this side with the magnet. So you just got to remember that this side with the magnet, I'm going to put a little little dot just so I'll be able to feel it. So just got to remember that that's the side with the magnet. So bend this down, and then there we go. We have our box. So now we're ready to put our box in our book. So we need to cover the inside. So this is how it's going to get glued down in here. And it's going to go all the way against the spine here. And then, oh, see, we should have put our magnet on this side. I might have to peel this off. We'll have to see what we're going to do now. I forgot about that part. So don't forget to do that on your spine to put your magnet in. I might have to cut a little slit. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do. So we need to cover these 2 pieces now. And you're going to cover another piece in here. So whatever you put on the inside, don't pick anything like really nice or fancy because it's going to get mostly all covered up. So let's pick, I think I might just go with plain pink. Let me see what I have. I don't have anything here. Hold on. I'm just going to use some pink for the inside. So, and this way I can always stamp on it, or we could emboss on it. So this is 6 by 7, so I want to do 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. Let's try that. So I only need 1 piece. So we need 5 3/4, or 6 3/4 first. You love the album, your friends, but my friends and I put it in the vault. Oh, in the vault for now. Okay, so that is 6 3/4, and then we need 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Yep, that's good. And then 5 3/4. Okay, so let's just ink these. This on this side, and then this on this side, and then we have to decide. Let me decide what we're going to do about our magnet first. I don't know if I can peel this up now. I might just have to put a little slot. What did I do with my little metal piece? Here it is. What we might do, maybe we'll put this here and we'll just put like a flower sticker or something like that. You can slide them down into the spine from the top with some glossy accents. I don't know, it's kind of dangerous. I might just do that and then just put like a flower sticker or something. I think that's going to be the easiest for now. So let's just see where this goes. we need this on here, so glued that on there. I know this is going to go right about here, so I'm going to put a little piece of tape on this. I probably could cut a slit or something, but just remember, if you're going to use a magnet, that you need to leave that spine free at the top or bottom. I can't really take it off. All right, so you want this has to be close, close to the spine, but you don't want it too close. So, all right, so I am just going to, oops, there it goes. Good, perfect. And then we'll just cover it up with something. I don't know what, but just remember that for future. All right, so we have this. Let's just ink this up and put these down. That's a good thing about somebody else doing the book, because then you can see what they didn't or did not do and do it better. And I probably would have used pattern paper, but like I said, since we're doing the album too, and I only have the one pack for the collection, that's why I'm using mostly cardstock to build the book and the inside. But I didn't do that with my other one. Just use a pattern paper. Yeah, I'm going to use a pattern paper once I get the box inside done. But there's a lot of cute little flowers and birds in this collection, so we'll be able to cover that up, and it won't even, it'll look like we did it on purpose. I thought this would be really cute, like to put, like if you were giving somebody jewelry or something like that. And then you would, if you wanted, now would be the time also, before we put this down, this would be the time if you wanted to add ribbon to close your book. You would add this now. You would add the ribbon in here. Oops. You would add the ribbon here and then put that on. No one will ever know. You're right. I hope not. Thanks. All right. So let's take this off. And I'm not going to put ribbon, because I'm probably going to put ribbon on the album like I did the other one. So now I always keep tape on one side so that I can make sure I center it and not have to worry about, I'll put this one on, like gluing it down without really seeing where I really want it. I glue that down, and then I go back and I take the rest of the tape off. That way you don't have to worry about, getting it right the first time. So again, I'm going to take tape off just on the two sides and the middle. And again, I'm going to just line this up, make sure I have it even. Okay, now we're ready to put our box down. So we're going to go all the way to the edge. And we want to take our tape off. This one, you do kind of have to take it all off at once. So I'm going to I want to make sure I have it nice and square, the corner. So I tack that down. Make sure it's nice and square and tack that one down. Same thing with it. Take this one off. You just want to make sure it's nice and square. Tack that down. And tack that one down. So there's a nice square little box. Then we can take this one off. And this one. And then you just want to make sure that this is lined up. Closest to that edge. Closest to that edge. Stick it down. So there you go. So there's our little box. And it stays nice with the magnet, stays closed. It's in there. How nice and flush it is. Yes, I took the tape off all the bottom. Yep. So there we go. So there is our box. And then our album. So we're going to decorate the cover, and then next week we'll do the album. So what you're going to need is your chipboard. So you're going to measure. I decided to go with 6 1/4 by 5 1/4 for my album. So this way I can still get my finger in here a little bit and take it out. So for next week, if you want to get a head start on the album, what you're going to do is I cut, let's see how many I cut here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. 8 pieces of 6 1/4 by 5 1/4. But measure your box on the inside to double check. I mean, you might put yours a little bit closer or whatever. So just double check your inside. This one measures 5 1/2, but I wanted a little bit of quarter to get around it. And then this one inside measures 6 3/4. So I wanted a little bit more room so that I could get my finger in there. So that's why I went with the 6 1/4. You really could go 6 1/4 by 5, but I'm going to go with the 5 1/4. So thank you, BG. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take your strips, your hinge strips. You know, you're going to do a whole bunch of these. Leave a 1/4 inch gap in the middle. This one's got the 1/4 inch. This has a 1/4 inch here in the middle, and then you're just going to attach all your chipboard together. So you'll attach that to that, this one to that. So next week I'll have all my pieces attached except for maybe one piece, so that, you know, anybody who doesn't know or anybody who's new, I can show them how to do that. So that's what we'll start next week. Oops, there we go. And you're just going to attach that. So then you'll have a nice little chipboard album that'll fit in your box. So hence that's how, I don't think he calls it that, but that's what I call it. So that's why I say a book in a box, and then a box in a book. So, and then I'll definitely cover this up with a little Q-tip next week. So now we can do the front cover. We have time still. Yeah, we have half hour. So let's put this piece on the back. Do you have any questions about this part so far? Anyone? Questions? But it's cute, isn't it? It's a cute little box, little book. I just think if you did, you know, tie it here, and then like for Valentine's, this would be a cute little Valentine's Day gift. You could put a heart on the front here, and then add some candies with a gift card. I mean, it only took us an hour and a half, so, you know, I thought it's pretty good. I like it. So you can see the difference in my book here. In this one, where I used the pattern paper, and then I wrapped it all in the pattern paper. And then I used pattern paper here, and then I didn't on here, just like I said, because I didn't want to cover this little bird up. And it has the writing here, so I could always journal along here. So, thank you, Crafty. So it's cute. And I did do some, what do you call it? Texture paste on here. And then this is the Lindy's. You can see how shiny it is. I really like the Lindy's. It's really, there you go. Now you can see how shiny it is. Sparkly. So that's that one. So now I'll put all 3 of them so you can see kind of what they are. So this was Alberto's. So you can see his. This was little. See how little his is? And he's got the little spine. This one's pretty big. This is like 2.5, I think. And then here's the one that we made tonight. So this one's about the same size, but the spines are smaller. This one's smaller. This is a 2-inch, and this is 2.5-inch. So whatever you decide, if you decide you want to do a 2.5-inch or a 3-inch, you just have to remember that this has to be the same. You've got to make this your, whatever your spine is. If this is 2-inch, this is 2-inch. If this is 2.5, then you need to increase this to 2.5. If it's 3, then you need to put it to 3. So that's the only thing that you really need to remember. Just whatever your spine is, the width of your box has to be the same as your spine. And you can make it any size. So they're cute. I think they're pretty fast, I think. So, all right, so let's get the back cover on here, and then we could do the front cover. Oh, no, commercial. Oh, I'll just wait a minute. Let me know when you're back, Pam. Thank you, Susan. And they're quick and easy. I think they're quick and easy. Oh, hold on, I have to take my... Oh, of course, I can't open it. There we go. Alright, so let's get the back one on. This is for my front cover. What did I do with the other piece? For the back. So this is for the back. We need to cut that a little bit. Is Pam back? Oops. Alright, so I want to cut this just like 1/4 inch. Yes, it is. And then we want like about 1/4 inch off the top. We want a little bit of a, a little bit of a border. And then again, we'll just stress this real quick. Back after refreshing. The only thing I said was that you have to remember that whatever your spine is, if this is a 2-inch spine, your box has to be 2-inch. So if you're making this 3 inches, your spine is 3 inches, then you just have to remember to increase your box another inch. So that's the only thing that you have to remember. Whatever you do for your spine, you've got to do to your box. Otherwise, it'll be all wonky. If you did, it would come down. Say this was 3 inches, you'd have a big space if you left this at 2 inches. So, that's the only other important thing about it. So I just want to distress this real quick. Close this. And then we'll do the, decorate the front cover. So now you could do anything that you want with your front cover. You know, like I said, if you were doing this for Valentine's Day, you could do a nice heart on here. Or if you're doing this for like Mother's Day, you could just fill this with all roses. You know, whatever you want. I'm going to use it as an inspiration type of box. I'll probably put like my favorite things that inspire me or something. Okay, so let's just get this down and then we can get to the fun part. Do you guys have any questions while I'm doing this? Whoops. Forrest Gump's boxes, yeah, with chocolates. That's what I was thinking. Yummy. chocolates would be nice. Yep, pretty cards. Yeah, if you put, right, if you were making cards, because you could make, what is the small one? I forget what that is. And you could fill this all up with a box of cards. Would be cute. All right, so let's get this piece down, and then we could decorate. So, where's my tape? My tape? Did you see it? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. And a nice box for baby or graduation. Graduation would be nice, wouldn't it? With a cute little graduation cap in the front part and the ear. That would be nice. Would be really nice. Yeah, I could see myself making a lot of these because they're kind of quick, I think. Yeah, you could keep, well, this is a good size, 6 by 7, so, yeah, you could keep a lot of good things in here. And if you wanted, you know, if you were keeping, like, something a little heavier, like if I was keeping, like, I don't know, maybe, like, all my metals or something, then maybe you would want to do this at a chipboard, but I think the paper is fine. Not for metals, but, I mean, for, like, cards, anything light. All right. Make sure I have this on here. So remember, you take the middle piece off, and I just take one or two pieces off, just so that I could center it the way I want. Once you have that glued down, then you can take everything else off. Yeah, that's true. Yep, Susan says that the graduate could then put graduation mementos in there for safekeeping. Hi, Kay! Yep. I think it'd make really cute boxes. We might have to make another one. Maybe, I don't know, for like around Mother's Day or something. But there we go. So there is our box. So now we are ready to do the fun part. So let me get all my doodads, my decorating parts. Oops. So if I made this box a little bit bigger, I probably would have put this on here. Isn't that cute? So I might have to make another one. So let's see what else I have here. And this is cute too. This is from the paper collection. You could cut out one of these if you wanted to put that in there and put somebody's picture. Or what I like about these cards is they give you both the horizontal and vertical. Or if you wanted to put this on here, it's very cute. You could do that too. But I am going to go with, where's my doily? I'm going to go with my doily here, this one. And then I have, oh, I lost my little piece here. I want to put these feathers that I cut. So this one, I cut this off of this doily here. And I'm going to stick that in here. Move this over a little bit. I'm going to have to cut this part out just a little bit. And I want to slip this in here. I don't have enough room. Yeah. So I'm going to add a little glue. Yes, I did get that piece from Michael's. Yes, I did. They have a lot of cute little wood pieces. I mean, that wood, all that wood words and stuff like that. Like Heidi Swap has a cute set of words. I just want to get this tucked in here just a little bit more. I'm going to bend this back. Stick that in there, like that. And then I have my little green flower. This is a Prima flower. I'm going to stick that in there. Oh, I should have brought my glue dots. Let's see. Do I have any up here? Yeah, this collection is so pretty. I love the birds and stuff. Oh, I have something to show you too, but let me do it now before I forget. So, what I want to know is, what do you guys do? I love this one with the birds. It has so many cute little birds. Isn't that little birds cute? The two little birds. What do you guys do with this paper? This paper that's right in front of the collection. Do you guys throw that away? Do you use it? And Bo Bunny always has, that's kind of their, I guess, their style or whatever. So I want to show you what we're going to do with this front cover. You know, I always like to use the packaging. So where's my cutter? Keeps falling. So what we're going to do, and we'll use this in the book too, probably. We're going to cut this off. You punch it and make flags. That's very good. Yep, that's what I would do at the bottom. Yep, I would use this. Either I use it like on a row like that, or I do little pennants out of this. So we'll see. But what we're going to do with this part here is, I always love this part of Bo Bunny. Like, I'm always thinking that I could use this as a band, you know, to slide a card or something like that off. But what we're going to do is we're going to trim this out. You do, Janet? I do too. I just think it's so pretty with the bird cages and the birds. It's just really pretty. And I do this with the 6x6 pads too, of the Bo Bunny. So now you have this. This is taken out, and I'd love to use this as a belly band. You know, cut the other piece out, and then maybe we'll do that on one of the pages. We'll use this as a belly band. So let's cut that out, and then we can have it. So wouldn't that be cute now? So we could do it like this on our page. We'll use it as a piece on our page. And then we'll just put something on here. We'll use the back. But we'll save this and we'll use that on one of the pages. Then for this part here, oops, I just dropped some on one of my leaves. We're going to make this a an envelope. So I thought we would, what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, come a 1/2 inch from this line here. So I'm going to do it right at the where the 6 is. I want to do, oh, let me do it this way. I want to do a 1/2 inch. So about a 1/2 inch, right? Yeah. So I'm going to line it up with the 1 inch here, and then I'm going to come here at the 1/2 inch and come down. Then I'm going to line up this side here and come line it up with the 1 inch there and come in at the 1/2 inch. So now we have this. Ta-da! And then we could slip a tag and stuff in here. And with the little one, with the 6x6, if you do this, it's big enough that you could put a gift card in it. I should have brought up my 6x6 one, but I'll show it to you next week. But this be cute, won't it? So we'll definitely use this as in one of the pages. So, yeah, and we can just glue that down and then glue that there. So it's very cute, isn't it? So, well, that's one of the things that we're gonna, two of the things that we'll do in the book. Thank you, Ella. I love using those, the front cover. They go through all the trouble of putting all that nice artwork. I just hate not to use it. All right, so back to the front cover. Drop my chipboard. All right, so I have this. I have some leaves. I have the word inspire, and in inspire, I want to. Oh, I just broke it. I want to do this because this is going to be my little inspiration book. So I think we're going to put some glitter. And I think I might just do it with the, let's see if I have the gold glitter, Cosmo glitter up here. So I think I'm just going to put this with the Cosmo Shimmer texture paste. And then just put that on there. Paintbrush. So let's just do that on there. So I'm just going to glue this on here really quick. Did I show the L? Oh, no, I didn't bring it up. Darn it. Did you want to see it, Gay? Oh, I think I have it on my phone. I can show you a picture of it. I'm probably going to have to give this a couple coats. I should have done this at the beginning, and then it would have been dried by the time we did it. I have it on my phone so I could show it to you on my phone. Just hold on one second. Let's just get this on here first. You think you need one of those printers? Yeah, I love the printer. I use it a lot. Well, not a lot, but I used it for CHA. I used it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to have to add some more on there, so we'll let that dry. It dries pretty fast, so we'll see. I don't think it'll dry in 15 minutes, but we'll add that on later. Stick that there. Let me have a wipe. Okay, that's good enough for now. Let me just look on my phone real quick, see if I can find that for you. I think I have it in my pictures because I think Gabby wanted to send it to her friends, and I think I have a picture of it. So just hold on one second. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to have to do it on, see if I get Gab's messages here. Hold on. Looking. Hold on one second. 14th. Yep, here it is. Can you see it there? Let me put it on autofocus so you could see. Okay. So let's see. If you can see. There it is. LG. And then that's the little pocket photo. Oh, I have to see if I can hold my hand still. And then here you can see where it's printing out. There it is. So you put the paper inside there, and then that's where it's, you know, no cartridges or anything like that. Yep, that's what it is, an LG photo pocket printer. LG photo pocket printer. And I got mine at Amazon. So, okay. So I know I want to put this here, so I'm going to glue this down. Oh, my pleasure. It's a lot of fun. You'll like it. I know Gabby's used it. I've used it. I did it for my little, I think it's great for like this, for little books when you want to put pictures in there. It's great for like my trip at CHA where I did the pictures right away and then I journaled it right away. So that was cute. Yes, it makes a great brag book. Yep. Hi, Ash. All right, and then I want to get my glue. I don't know if I have any fabric glue here. Let's see if I can just stick this down with. I know I want to put, probably should have fabric glue, but I don't know where it is right now, so I'm just going to stick this down with this tape. Yeah, Ash will be streaming on Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo's channel February, is it February 8th? That picture, I think it's like, I want to say it's like, let me see, I'll tell you in a sec. I want to say it's like 2 by 3, but it is, there's Alberto right there. It is size 3, yep, 3 by 2, 2 by 3. That's the new feather dye, yes. I love that new feather dye. It embosses at the same time that it cuts. I don't know if you could see it. Let's see, now that it's closer. Something black. Come on. There you go. See how it embosses? At the same time it cuts. It's really nice. I think it's a cute feather. So we're definitely going to use that. And it comes with a diamond and like a triangle piece, I think. So I'm going to stick this here. Like that. And then I'm going to put my word inspire here once that dries. And then I think I'm going to put this little bling that I have here. And then this is a new Prima vellum flowers, which you guys could do. You know, this is just, you can use your die cut and then just take some liquid pearls and go around that and do that. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that there. Oh, I also took some of the chipboard. This one with the bird. See that one with the bird there? Isn't it cute? We have the bird. I also have, I took out, where is it? The bird cage. So that's this one, the pink bird cage. So I think I'm going to put that there. This here. And I have my word inspire that's going in the middle. And I think we're going to use a couple of these feathers. Oops, can you see? Sorry. What would be cool? A stamp and then do the embossing powder? Yep, I could do that too, yeah. So what time? We have like 10 minutes. I wish I had my word inspired done because I really can't. You know, I think I have another one just so that we could see where. where we're going to put everything. So let me see if I have my other word here. Just give me 1 second. Oh, that cutter, I keep dropping it tonight. Alright. See if I don't break this one. I just want to have an idea so we can place everything around it. So we're going to put our bird and put this. We really should put some kind of texture paste behind here. That's what I should have done. So let me see. I have this one. This is a gold crackle. And let's see if I have some stencils. We'll just add a little bit of something on there. Of course, this is where I wanted that use that stencil. I can't believe I can't find it tonight. But we'll use it in the book anyway. I'll find it next week and we'll use it. I'm looking just for a... oh, what do you call it? A spatula. Where is it? I don't have any in here. Let me see. I don't even know if it's like a credit card or something. Where are all of my spatulas? That's not it. Well, I don't have that either. I can't believe it. I don't have like anything up here. I don't even have like a credit card. What can I use? I have a piece of acrylic would be nice. Let me see. Well, I was pretty much organized up till now. Now I just can't find what I want. And I'm thinking that maybe this light pink one is too light. I might have to go with the dark. I cut out a few of these. I think the darker one would be prettier than this. I'm going to have to take this off. Sorry. Gotta come off. We're going to cover up this middle anyway, so I'm just going to cut this off. Oh, I have to have something here to spread this gel. I can't even find like a piece of acrylic. Well, I guess I'll just have to use my fingers. I want to add a little bit of this. And I don't... well, I'm just going to use my finger. How's that? If I can get it open. Yeah, I like the dark one too. But I want to put some of this gold on here. Maybe I could just use this. I wish I had like a piece of acrylic. Like, where is it? Well, let's try this. We'll use a popsicle stick. See how that works. My square bone folder. Oof. This is pretty soupy. All right. So I'm just going to spread this. I'm just going to use my finger. We just want a little bit here and there, so. And then I'm just going to put a piece right here. There we go. Just enough to give it a little bit of something. So, get my wipey. Take my bone folder. Clean this off. So I'm going to dry this off, and then I think what I'll do is I'll wait until my Inspired is done, and then next week we'll just do the cover really quick, and then we can go on to the mini album. So I just don't have what I want to do it right. I don't want to just do it just to do it. So let me just give this a quick dry. Plus I want to spray some Lindy's on here too, so... Thank you, Susan. Okay, so let me give you a close look at what that looks like. You can see there it is. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Focus. There it is. It has a lot of gold, like, sparkliness to it. So you could see that. So, any questions? Anything else? So we did our box. Put our little magnet in there. So next week, don't forget you want to put your pages together for your chipboard. We'll do the front cover. I want to do some spraying. We'll do a little bit of spraying in Lindy's. I wanted to use the this color here. This is the Autumn Maple Crimson. Autumn Maple Crimson. It's got a lot of pinkish to it, so I think it'll look good on this front cover. And then we'll put some flowers and spray that. Oh, thank you, Ella. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So check my blog if you need to get the what do you call it? Dimensions. And then just remember, next week you want to go ahead and cut your chipboard, add your little album, and then we can go ahead and decorate from there. Hi, Sherry. Oh, that's okay. It was a cute class today. It was good. It was really cute. It's a lot of fun. So any other questions? So look for Ella will be on. Gwen will be starting her new project. This was our little book that we did today. Gwen will be starting her heart banner. Thank you, Bunny. With the new papers from My Mind's Eye. It's really cute. Ash will be doing something with it. I'll do something with it. Thank you, Carol. And then who else? Like I said, Ash will be on February 7th or 8th. She's starting a project. She did some cute cards. Look for Ella, Gwen. Anybody else I missed? Kathy's, I think, coming back Friday. I think she said she's coming back. Catherine tomorrow. So, all right. No other questions? And don't forget, if you want the snowman and the penguin, just email me and I can send you those. I'll be making them over the weekend. So, all right, have a good night. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.